My name is Hassan Lansana. I'm a citizen of this country, Sierra Leone, West Africa. I live here in West Africa, Sierra Leone, and I'm a photographer as my profession. And I also have a school which I'm also running, that is in my village in Makeni. I'm living out of the photographing job that I'm doing. It is very difficult job in Africa because now the situation here with the photographing and the technology have made things difficult. But I'm doing this photographing to make my living. Out of this living, I've been in this photographing for years. I've now involved in a taxi business. I also have a taxi which I'm doing as a business to get my living, to raise money, to run my organization. I also link up with an organization here in Sierra Leone which is called the David School. To make a daily life in Sierra Leone is very difficult unless you have to try very hard. People are here who cannot live for $1 a day because there are lots of unemployment in this country. Before, the photographing was much easier for me because I can able to make customers out of the film I'm using. But now the improvements of the technology have made things very difficult. So now I cannot even have customers sometimes. I stay for a long time without having any customers. Sometimes I have customers. I cover weddings. I covered birthday parties just to gain my living. Presently, I'm trying to write some poems which I want to compile to develop a story. Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country after a long civil war. Many people dies during the war and many survives. After the war, we went backwards because a lot of things have gone backward because of the civil war in the country. Just after the civil war, we have been trying to develop our country, and then we're facing a situation called Ebola epidemic. This epidemic also killed several people in our country, which was not good for us. As I'm saying to you now, there are many people in the streets who are living a very hard life. To make a life in Sierra Leone is very difficult because you are not well paid. There are lots of facilities which are not given to us. To make a daily life, you need to strike very hard. Like me, I want to make many things in life to improve my life and build up a family here. But it's very difficult to live a life in Sierra Leone. I've tried very much to make up things improving here. But it's difficult because the thing you are hoping on to develop are not good enough in Sierra Leone. So I thank God. I link up with an organization, a charity organization here in Sierra Leone called the David School, as they are helping me. Though I have my own project. The situation I want to do is to make things easier for the people in my community and for the young future generation, which are the children in my community. I want to make sure I develop this community in a good way, because with education, it can change the life of these children by making a great impact. I am a young adult who have created a good impact in my country by developing the skills of my fellow photographers, by improving education system in my country, contributing into other organizations, help them grow in my country. So it's not an easy life. It is not an easy life in Sierra Leone. To live in Sierra Leone, it will take you a long way to survive, because the unemployment rate here is high, and you are getting less payments from the government, and you are not making any good amount of money on the business you are doing, because of there is less business growing in our country. As I'm saying also, if there are more organizations in our country, there will be more improvements. We have lots of children who want to learn, but they don't have facility to learn. We have brilliant children in our country, but because of less facility, these children ideas are being wasted. We want to improve these children to learn. They are our future generation. They are our future leaders. If we help the children in our country, as I am doing presently in helping other children in my community, these children will be a better future for the nation. But just because of these children are poor, they cannot be able to learn. Though these children are poor, they are still happy to learn. It's just that they need a sponsor who can help. I'm presently trying my best to try to help these children out of what I'm doing in my country. I'm raising money out of photographing to survive, and out of my taxi business to survive, and also raise money to help the children to survive, gain up their education. I thank you very much.